It's really quite surreal to see the Big Red in the flesh. One, because it's the first time I've ever seen something like this. And two, because of the condition we found it when it was lying in that shed. The words that kind of stayed with me through the project and every hurdle that we came across was that of the previous owners who said, it's beyond redemption. And to see it complete and just be out in the sunlight and ready to be thrown about, I can't believe we actually did it. Pretty amazing. What started out as an OEM Resto turned a bit into a Resto mod of sorts. We spent a lot of time in the woods camping with the dogs during COVID. And I came to realize how the Big Red would be a perfect tool to fit into that whole vibe. So I called my friends at Keen UnDesign. I sent them a quick brief, and Nidhi and Rishikesh were really quick to pick up on that vibe. There were a few key elements that I absolutely wanted on the graphics, and I left the rest to their better design judgment. And I think they smashed it out of the park. Now, I've never ridden a three-wheeler before. I mean, I've done a rickshaw but never a trike. And while they say it's similar to a quad bike, this thing has been killing a lot of people in the US, which is why they banned it. So I'm not quite sure on that. But let's get a thumb on the gas and find out if it's everything that it's supposed to be. The torque on this thing is mind-blowing. I can't even imagine how Honda was able to get so much torque out of something so small. It's just a 250. And they weren't messing around when they said it had a 300 kg towing capacity on that hitch. Thankfully, this Big Red has suspension both in the front and rear, and the BKT tires really do offer quite a plush ride. I know I keep saying it over and over again about how much fun this Big Red is, but it's a riot. The fixed axle in the rear also makes me understand why so many people tipped it over and hurt themselves. But stupidity isn't a good enough reason for the authorities to ban something that's so raw, simple, and yet so much fun. And yeah, the closest thing to it is a quad bike. But then you know what they say, right? 4 wheels move the body, 2 wheels move the soul, and 3 wheels, they just move your pucker factor up by a whole 9 yards. Now, I haven't seen another one of these in India yet, but if you've got one, you're hiding one, you know someone who has one, hit me up and let me know in the comment section, and I'd like to see what you've done with it too. And until then, stay tuned to our next project and like, subscribe, and do all the clicky things. Yeah, bye.